a good point from Lawrence. I hadn't considered that he was actually probably doing that just to be like, look,
Move it
you
along.
need to be asked about this now, Toto, because publicly. And Toto actually faced a lot of questions about it. He spoke on Sky about it. He spoke to the media about it on Sunday night, and you can tell he's trying to do two things, isn't he, Toto? He's trying to distance himself from the idea that he can sign Max. He keeps saying it's not that likely, but at the same time, he's like, well, but if there is an option, I want you want to be there. And I think tellingly with that discussion, what he said at the weekend was it might not even be a next year thing. I think he's also open to the idea of like, look, in 28, Max might go all the way to 28 with Red Bull, but I want to know that I've got Max Verstappen for 29, even if it's now. I wouldn't put it past someone like Toto Wolff, very pragmatic, but very always thinking about what's best for Mercedes' future, to be like, right, we're going to have an agreement with Max that as it stands, he's racing for us whenever he finishes with Red Bull. You can imagine that kind of wording in a Formula One deal, can't you? Like whenever you decide to leave Red Bull, whether it's 28 or whether it's earlier, you're coming to race for Mercedes. So could see that happening. But it does feel like it's got to be Russell just based on how well he's done. But yeah, maybe Prefect has been harsh. Maybe we need to come up with a new savvy. It's like yeah. We'll try and think of a better one.
I mean, prefects usually, I mean, I wasn't a prefect at school. My school didn't have prefects and it wasn't that kind of school. But I think that's usually a good thing, right? I mean, we don't mean it as a negative
You're
thing.
straight edge. You're on top of it.
No, it was never a bad thing.